There's my ring! Where the hell has that gone?
My car keys securely attached. There's a ring, look, can you see it?
That is mental.
My car keys securely attached.
Oh my god!
Make sure that really is yours.
That's definitely mine.
My hands have been in me the whole time, but in my back pocket over here, I have my car keys. On my car keys, very securely attached. There's another large ring.
That's terribly impressive.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Dave Bonsall from Prop Dog, and this is the Ring Flight Revolution BMW Fob Edition. And I have to say, I'm very proud of this. I would say it is the Rolls Royce of ring flights, but in this case it's the BMW of ring flights, and these are genuine car keys. If you're not familiar with the ring flight concept, the idea behind it is that you borrow a ring from a spectator, the ring will vanish, you can then show your hands completely clean and reach into your back pocket. In this case, pull out your car keys and the ring will be securely attached on the clip here. So the ring goes on. They won't see this part, and they can reach into the back pocket and pull out your car keys, and on there is their ring. It's a miracle. The good thing about this, one of its main selling points, I think, is that once this retracts, it locks in place. Now, the idea behind a ring flight is there's a reel involved, or this version of the ring flight anyway. There's a reel with a spring inside this key housing like that. And there's a very clever locking mechanism that means once it retracts, it is locked in place like that, and the spectator can then take the ring off themselves. And the ring, as you'll see, is separated from the housing of the key. There's two keys in between this clip and that housing. So you can see there will be no suspicion whatsoever on a very innocent looking car key that just happens to be on your key ring. I mean, you're going to have your car keys there anyway. Now, each ring flight is handmade by me. These aren't mass-produced in a factory in India or China, so I put a lot of care and attention into each and every one of these. I sit there for 2 or 3 hours and make them by hand. I know what it takes to make a prop or an item, a magic gimmick, for professionals. I've been a working professional for most of my adult life, and I know what it takes to make a good quality item. You need reliability. If you're in mid-performance and something breaks, that isn't good, we know that. So every single one that goes out is tested by me. I would be happy to use any single version of this that I sell. So you have peace of mind that when you perform, things aren't going to go wrong with it. Now, a lot of people over the years have been afraid to perform ring flights. There are many old wives' tales about rings flying across the room. In the old days, ring flights had very large reels. They were extremely powerful, and when you let go, the amount of torque and power behind that, well, it was quite astounding, really. And this has just the right amount of torque to allow it to retract without any possibility of getting any damage to the ring. And of course, the clip is also very important. In the old days, ring flight clips were very thin and made of wire, a bit like a paper clip or a safety pin. And with the amount of torque behind the retraction, it is possible the ring could somehow fly off. With the clip you get with the ring flight, you get 3 clips. Once that ring goes on there, that is completely on there. It cannot come off, so there is no chance of that ring flying around anywhere. And also, because of the perfect amount of torque in the retraction, and usually if you're wearing a jacket, it's going to be padded amongst the side of your jacket here, there is no chances of stones coming loose. And if you were worried about a stone, you'd just check the stone before you do it, or don't use a ring with a stone on. But I can guarantee you there is no chance of this ring flying off anywhere and landing across the room. It will only ever go to the car keys. Now, it does come with 3 types of clip. This one here is the one I prefer. It's a standard lobster clip. It also comes with a clip that I call it a swish clip. I don't know if that has a proper name, but it's a very posh looking clip. So it comes with that as well. And it also comes with an S-biner. These are becoming very popular. There's a lot of room in there to fit a very large ring if you wanted to do the vanish with a very large men's ring. The Ring Flight Revolution is currently being used by hundreds of professional magicians from all around the world. Some huge names in magic like Bill Malone, Josh J, Shimshi, Chris Kenner, Apollo Robbins, they all use the Ring Flight Revolution, and even David Copperfield's team has 3 of this version. So if you're using one of these, you'll be in good hands. I like this version the best. It is, I think, the very best one I do. It's lightweight, it's small, it's thin, it's very smooth, very silent, and even the care and attention and the detail that goes into this is very impressive. For example, the spindles that come with this. I've had these precision engineered from aircraft grade aluminium. The base here is extremely smooth, it's very, very strong, which in turn makes the ring flight very smooth and very strong. I put every care and attention into this to make sure nothing would go wrong in a performance for the working professional. And unlike other ring flights, everything in here can be maintained. The DVD that comes with it shows you exactly how to look after this. You can open it up, you can replace the line in it, you can oil it, which is quite important. I recommend oiling it on a fairly regular basis. You can change the spring, you can change the line, you can make it longer, you can make it shorter, you can increase the torque, you can decrease the torque. It is a precision engineered piece of equipment that I am very, very proud of and would be happy to use in any performance. I've never had any complaints about this. If you look on the internet, you'll find hundreds of reviews about the Ring Flight, and there's never been a bad word said about it. The DVD that comes with it is extremely comprehensive too. It covers everything you will ever need to know about the performance side, how to handle it, all the finer points, the subtleties. It shows you how to break it down, how to put it back together again. Any do's and don'ts, any questions you may have is answered on that DVD. It's very, very comprehensive. The line that comes with it is very impressive. It is, if I can say this, it's abrasion resistant fluorocarbon. That's a mouthful. This line here, you get spare line that comes with it as well, by the way. It is designed to be used by fishermen over wrecks, over fishing wrecks, where you have barnacles and sharp corals, sharp objects. This is very, very resistant to abrasion. I've been using the same line now for nearly 5 years. It's still perfectly good. But if something did somehow go wrong and you were to break it, then you do have spare line that comes with it. And if you needed more, just email me, I'll send you more. Now, I'm so confident that you will like this, and I'm so confident of its workmanship and the crafting that goes into this, that I offer a 2-year warranty with every single one. I mean, that alone is worth the price of the key. If anything was to go wrong with this in 2 years, you just send it back to me. I'll fix or replace it as soon as possible. Most of the time, if any do break, I'll get them out the same day. I don't want you to be without one of these for your performance. So for 2 years, I'll fix and replace it free of charge, no questions asked. The only thing that isn't covered is the body of the key itself. These are very, very expensive to buy. They are genuine keys from the manufacturers. So if you were to stand on the key or run over it or something, if a spectator didn't like you and decided to take a hammer to it, then the outside body wouldn't be covered. But if anything else goes wrong with it internally, I will fix or replace it free of charge for 2 years. After that 2 years, if something goes wrong with it, you can either send it back to me and I'll fix it for you. I'll give it a complete refurbishment, change all the inner workings. I don't charge much. At the moment I charge £15, that's around $25, and you'll get it back as soon as possible in brand new condition, except for the outer shell over here. Alternatively, I can just send you the components. Everything inside is very easy to fix and maintain, so I could send you the new components and you could fix it yourself. So that is the peace of mind you get with every Ring Flight Revolution. With the Ring Flight Revolution BMW Fob Edition, you also get my Ring Routine mini lecture DVD that was filmed at the Magic Circle headquarters here in London. That routine is a very extensive routine, shows you my personal handling of the Ring Flight, how I like to use it, some little subtleties, lots of little gags, one-liners, and it also shows you my handling of the ring to Bonsall inside a wallet. A Bonsall is a self-sealing envelope I create, and it's an extremely powerful trick that has got me many, many bookings over the years. So you also get that along with the main DVD that comes with the Ring Flight Revolution BMW Fob Edition.